St. Louis University, and Billiken basketball on Bally Sports Midwest tonight. The Billikens wrap up non-conference play here at Chaifetz Arena as they get set to take on the Cougars from SIU Edwardsville.
Then Brent Hampton and Jeff Pond are officials. We are underway here in Midtown St. Louis. They are expecting a near capacity crowd here at Chaifetz Arena tonight between the Cougars and the Billikens.
And the Billikens like to play inside out to start the game. They don't want the ball to stick. They want to share it and shoot it, reverse the basketball, get downhill.
Richardson eclipsed the 1,000-point mark in his career.
How about that for the fourth-year redshirt sophomore? Already has his degree and 1,000 points.
Taylor with the teardrop. Well bounds heading into this week's games for the Bills.
Yeah, about 4 a game, and when you can get those extra possessions off the offensive glass, it really helps.
Minor stripped by Collins. Jimerson. And the Bills are off and running.
Yeah, little offense off of turns each. And this is the guy that's going to push the basketball. Minor and Taylor, the two guys, are going to try to create some tempo for this Cougar team that averages 76 points a game. So Brian Baroni said, we will be opportunistic offensively, but we're not going to hold the basketball.
Rolls out Okoro with the board. Uri. Oh, beautiful move and finish.
Talk about putting somebody on, coming at you with a full head of steam.
Taylor right to the hole, tried to answer to the unbelievable shot here and move by. Picked up 2 quick fouls here in the opening 3.5 minutes.
Travis Ford was trying to get him
80% free throw shooting. Both these teams very good at the charity stripe this season. Jimerson spotting up, just short on the 3.
And you will not see Gibson Jimerson miss many of those. 1 for 5 start, and he's getting good looks too.
Minor again stripped away by Uri Collins. Hargrove in transition. Impact with teams everywhere. I mean, we're talking Power 5 schools. There's some great basketball coming out of this gateway city.
Yeah, there really is. And there's great AAU programs at multiple levels, and just a lot of legacy.
Sincere Parker, that's a good sign. At 4. I told you this the other night. If Uri's going to take a break, this is my point guard for this team.
Yep. Well, he's just a good decision maker. He doesn't have to create like Uri creates. As Hargrove giving good minutes off the bench, but just needs somebody for defense. I mean, they're switching everything, getting out in passing lanes, bumping cutters.
Holt misses everything. Rebound, and the putback is up and in by DeJuan Pruitt. Missed some time because he wasn't feeling very well. In fact, got pulled from the starting lineup because of his illness.
Yeah, they really need him to be explosive. He and Rashawn Taylor really their go-to guys.
Parker, 2 for... Thompson with the dump down. And Pruitt again inside.
Yeah, good recognition that time by
the under 12 timeout. Okoro on the bench as well as he picked up 2 quick fouls in the opening 4. Hargrove again inside. He's aggressive, but still has that nice. Minor spots up for a 3. Hodge keeps it alive. Pruitt. Boy, Pruitt has been a spark for them off the bench. Boy, what a pass by Thatch. Forrester inside, and he'll head to the free throw line.
Forrester's got to give the Billikens something. They need another presence. Essentially, they play 4 guards and a post. It's either Okoro or Ford.
Checks back in for Travis Ford's Billikens. tell you what, he's a little spark plug.
At Louisiana Monroe, James Madison, and he's a local product from O'Fallon High School. So you know these local guys, when they come home, they want to play. They want to put on a show. They got family here.
Perkins hits the three. Just like the start of Saturday.
Javonte, I'm just going to let you play. I've been pulling you. I've had a quick hook with you, but I'm going to build confidence in you. I trust you, and I'm going to let you play.
Curtis facing a double team. Now Pruitt gets the miss. Travis Ford's team's going to have to try to figure out how to. Pruitt on Uri. And Travis calls the timeout.
A really good job of finding matchups.
Pickett comes away with it, has it stripped, and the foul. So Shamar, part of the Wright twin brother dad at Memphis.
Right, Lorenzen Wright. I played against Lorenzen Wright wing there.
Rayshawn back to the glass, too strong.
Rayshawn really struggling to finish at the rim.
Pickett this time with the left hand, and he'll head to the free throw line. Found the super senior from.
About Javon Pickett is he just gives you whatever you need that night. Maturity, experience, leadership.
Pickett with some strong defense there and gets called for the foul.
I thought Perkins was doing a great job. I mean, to the tune of like Oak Hill Academy.
I just briefly saw the shoes of Javonte Perkins. We'll show it to you again. Had a field goal in the last 3+ minutes.
A little zone action, a 1-3-1 by Brian Baroni, mixing it up a little bit.
Perkins, 2 for 2 from beyond the arc.
Perkins' eyes.
I asked Joe Pott, is this correct if I say this on it? It was absolutely. Marty Simmons essentially put SIUE on the Division I map.
Absolutely. I mean, terrific coach, did a tremendous job. Forrester finishes the bucket and one. And that's good offense. Having to bring Okoro back, and important that they get good minutes from Forrester. Perkins.
Cougars have not had a field goal in over 3 minutes themselves. Perkins in transition. Perkins.
That is vintage Javonte Perkins.
You mentioned it earlier how it just looks like the Cougs just seem to get in any offensive rhythm whatsoever.
They're communicate. Look at Pickett chase Taylor around that screen. This is the only guy that's really been able to be effective.
Hodge.
Hodge's been pretty good too, though.
I'll tell you what, Scott. Again, Wright initially had maybe a look at a three-point shot, and Uri Collins just closed in.
Yep.
His defense has just been outstanding tonight. And Javonte has found his range.
Folks, this is as good. It's allowed. I mean, that's how you win. That's how you win in league play.
Forrester couldn't finish, but Jake will head to the free throw line with 1:07 remaining.
Who's their identity?
Just think about the last SIUE.
You're exactly right, and should mention that Drake went and won at Mississippi State last night.
Shot you that. 16 remaining, 33 left in this first half, just like last week. Jefferson wide open again, won't drop. And now Uri gets the rebound, and the Bills can go for the final shot in the opening 20 minutes of play.
Yep, expect them to spread it out, set a little high ball screen for Uri, and let him do his thing.
Behind me because they're going to come this way.
they read that play. And Minor at the buzzer, and it'll fall short. But the Billikens head into the locker room with the lead over the Cougars of SIUE by a score of 33.
Just trying to force things a bit, you know, again, trying to, on a big stage in his hometown, trying to maybe do a little bit too much. But if he can be patient, he'll have his opportunities.
Right, with a nice little turnaround there.
Well, it's interesting. Brian Baroni does a
Minor for three. That is the first three made and saved by SIUE. Starting out on a 5-0 run to begin the second 20 minutes of play. Taylor slides out. Right with the three. And a timeout by Travis Ford. Over. Coro in the game as he has, I should say, 3 fouls. And from the corner, Minor in and out. Thatch to Collins.
Southford was not happy with Jake Forrester and went back to Okoro as Perkins knocks down a huge momentum changer.
He's in a rhythm.
He is in a rhythm. Yeah, they're at the half, but he's looking good.
Lamar Wright. Pretty move there, huh?
Yep, pretty good dribble drop.
There's Hargrove getting set to check in. Perkins feeling it.
Yeah, I mean, folks, this is why people thought he might be the intent for Player of the Year in the league. I mean, you're starting to see glimpses of who he was and what he can become again.
That is from the outside. And a scramble. And we'll get the jump ball call. Billikens will get the basketball. Curtis going to pick up the foul. Billiken basketball when we come back. Just underway in our second half here on Bally Sports Midwest. Thatch is fouled. The biggest thing is after tonight, you have a pretty long layoff. You got like a
day, and then they come back, and then you're like, are you going to have the same rhythm? You kind of don't love that as a coach. Ball screen there, a beautiful pass right there. Yeah, drops the pocket pass, but can't finish at the rim.
Perkins, there he does it again. That's his fourth three tonight.
Coming back from that ACL surgery and the disappointment of not being able to play, but he looks like he is rounding into form.
Collins will spot up for three.
Offensive end, they just can't find it, and they're having a hard time slowing down Javante Perkins right now. If I'm SLU, I'm going right back to number 3.
Yuri gets his own rebound. The bucket and the fouls. He'll head to the line to try to complete a three-point play.
Another thing about, and that's just making him a much more complete player.
Nothing run for the Bills.
I mean, Fred Thatch is like, nothing's happening, Rayshawn, tonight.
Pruitt against Hargrove. And looks like Terrence is going to pick up the foul.
But you really don't want a 5-man on him because you don't want to get Okoro or Forrester and foul
this year. Back led this Cougars team in rebounds. clock winding down. Here looking for Perkins. Manned up by Polk. Oh, and he put it in! How did he do that? Taylor hits the deck hard, and Forrester.
That basket feels huge. Feels like
He showed the graphic of his 25 points through a game and a half. Collins, nice little give and go, and Forrester gets the finish. Nice.
Yeah, well, what a beautiful.
Through it. Really, at the time when he was graduating,
Lightly recruited, certainly relative to what he's done. And people, when he questioned, I think he didn't shoot the ball particularly well, and people thought, is it going to translate? What he did in high school, is that going to translate at this level? Well, it certainly has.
Thatch this time with the assist. Forrester has the last 4 points.
Notice Travis Ford hasn't taken Fred Thatch out of the game because he is locking up Rayshon Taylor. I mean, he is in his grill.
Taylor still can't find the range, and Javon Pickett and Pruitt doing battle underneath. It looks like
he is now. And I mean, Gibson Jimerson hasn't done much tonight. I mean, you got another, somebody else is going to step up.
Pick up that slack.
Yeah, that's hard to scout that.
Yeah. And Okoro on the bench with 4 fouls for the Bills. Uri finds Forrester. Good defense by Thompson. Taylor in transition, and the foul.
Untracked and a little momentum and some confidence in this last 10 minutes. Back, Brian Maroney said in about 9 months, which is pretty early.
That is fast.
And so they were limiting his minutes. They're actually just kind of now.
Jimerson back in for the Bills. Uri with time winding down. Finds Forrester wide open again. 2 points away from a double-double. Minor finds the range. Beautiful shot there by DeMarco. Hasn't built up this lead to as much as 17 in this second half. And it has been about the defense again. Forrester will head to the line.
Is just that on-time delivery that actually leads a guy to a basket.
With Okoro dealing with foul trouble all night long.
Yeah, I don't think old Jake's was breaking. Yeah, he might need it.
Hodge with the reverse. 4 for 10 from the field and 1 for 8 from beyond the arc.
Yeah, you don't see that many nights, but particularly the looks he's gotten. I mean, teams have been all over him. They've been face guarding him, not even letting him catch, but he's got good looks tonight.
Minor with a step back. And he's hit his last 2 shots from beyond the arc.
Focused.
Collins. That's a clean block. Last touch by the Cougars. Billiken back.
Interesting to see when Travis Ford comes back with the Okoro. Like you said, Forrester's played a lot of extended minutes.
Thatch gets his own rebound. That's sheer. Minor and the foul.
What a luxury to have a guy like him
for his teammates. Minor. Strong on that attempt. Curtis posting up against Forrester. Jake with the block. First block of the night for the Bills. Collins.
It's an area that Urie's real.
It's a 13-point lead, and for Collins on that make, he now 10 apiece. Pruitt wide open for a three. Well, they've definitely found the range beyond the articism. Nash, nice head fake. Lost the handle. In transition, right.
That's what we were talking about, that momentum.
Collins going right to the glass, and it's blocked. You can feel the momentum switching right now, Scott. Taylor. And the timeout by Travis Ford. Scott, you talk about matchups of Brian Baroni. They got Pearl matched up with Pruitt right now. Keep an eye on that. With Pearl with 4 fouls. Wright will head to the free throw line.
And Brian Baroni's done that all night long. Because all the pressure is going to be on the Billikens at home. They're supposed to win this game. Brian Baroni said, if we can just keep them, we'll be.
That's exactly where we're at. A 2-possession game with the lead down to 4. Urie. Blocked again. Hodge. Blocked by Hargrove. Right from outside. That is one at 63-62.
How much the confidence the Cougars are playing with right now. It is palpable in this arena.
Collins again right to the hole. Fearless.
Yep. Yeah. See where the Cougars go when they need a basket.
Look at the fans. Some of them getting on their feet, want to stop. Pruitt for the tie.
Yeah, as good as Pruitt has been, I'm not sure that's what Brian Baroni wanted that time. They wanted, I'm not sure why they don't go at a Coro down on the post to see if they can pick up that 5th personal.
Collins going right to the rack again. That one rolls out. And Brian Baroni calls a timeout. 2:20 remaining. 14th meeting between these two teams, as we showed you at the opening of the show. And SIUE has only one victory. That's back in 1982. Right to Pruitt. And as we have under 2 remaining, the Bills have the lead at 65-64.
No reason to get tight. Just run your offense, get into your flow. Just don't wait so long where you got to force something up at the end of the shot clock.
Right now, no Perkins on the floor. All right, picks up the foul. Reaching in on Hargrove. Pickett coming in, and Okoro. Let's see if they go to Pruitt inside against Okoro. All right. Pruitt on Jimerson. Pruitt, no. Rebound. And last touch by Thatch. Cougar basketball as they... on the inbounds. Rolls out. Okoro gets the rebound, and the foul is called.
That ball was halfway down.
This is 69% from the free throw line this season. Misses them both. And a foul is going to be called, I believe it, on Pickett. On the second tie of tonight's game at 66. Again, 1982, the last time the Cougars defeated the Billikens. And Wright trying to go up for the block, and he's called for the foul. 7 threes made.
We've seen that before earlier this season against Auburn, where the free throw line really cost the Billikens. But you got a 1-point lead, you got an opportunity to get a stop. This crowd's on their feet.
Timeout called by SIUE. 16 remaining on the fouls. Taylor's had an off night. Shot clock winding down to 5. Taylor on Thatch, and he hits the bucket. And for the first time since 17-14 mark of the first half, the Cougars had the lead at 68-67. 1 second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Offensive foul, number 5 on Okoro.
Get a steal right away. If you're the Billikens, you got a foul.
Pickett's got to watch it. He's got 4.
You can't be choosy at this point.
And that will end the evening. Pickett and Okoro.
Now you can go to the rim.
Uri for the tie. Perkins for the win. And for the first time in 40 years, the Cougars of SIU Edwardsville have won a game in this series as they come back and knock off the Billikens by a final of 69-67.
Wow, what an upset. Brian Baroni could not be more proud of his team. I mean, what resilience that they showed to hang in there, Scott. It looked like this game was getting out of control midway through the second half, and the Cougars just did not go away. They just kept coming. They kept getting stops. They got hot from the outside. Billikens didn't help themselves.